Are you interested in buying a house, but you've been worried about all the surprise costs, all the hidden costs, all the problems that might come up from buying a house that you now are in charge of and have to fix when things go wrong? Don't worry, that's a very normal fear, and I'd love to talk about that today in some ways that we can get around and insulate you from some of those fears. Hey, my name is John Gluch, and I am with the Gluch Group. I'm the team leader here, and we sell literally hundreds of houses every single year to wonderful folks who are looking to buy a home, sell a home, and get into that next dream home for themselves. So what we've learned over the years through doing thousands of transactions is that this is a super common fear, right? Like many people are going from a situation where they have a landlord, they've got someone who owns the house they're living in, they're renting or an apartment, whatever it is, and they're just worried like, man, I'm gonna own a house now and there's gonna be all these surprise costs, all these concerning things that pop up. And that makes a lot of sense. You're in a situation now where if you're renting, you can just call the landlord and there you go. He gets the problem fixed. Sometimes it takes maybe a while. Sometimes you have to make 10 phone calls, but it's not your problem. You're not writing the check. Now, if you're buying a home, of course, it's your responsibility. So I'm going to talk about 3 or 4 different things today that will help you mitigate those risks, meaning like figure out a way that this is, there's always going to be some risk with buying a home, but there's a way to really make it so that you don't have to be worried. You don't have to be awake at night worried about whether you're going to have all these surprise costs. So a couple things. One is we, of course, always get a professional home inspection when we help our clients buy a home. We have really, really great inspectors who will go over these houses with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, they will go after it to make sure that there is no surprises, that you know what you're getting into when you purchase a home. So that's a huge step, and it makes a big, big difference. The second one is get a home warranty. Just like a car warranty on a new car, you can get a home warranty that will help cover the cost of any unexpected things that break. And you can get home warranties that are like really comprehensive. If you don't mind spending the money, you can get a home warranty anywhere from like $350 up to like $1,000, right? And the $1,000 like Cadillac version is going to cover just about anything you can come up with. Now, what we always tell people with home warranties is these are not like they're kind of worst case scenarios, right? Like they're not super fast and responsive. Like if there's a leak at your house or whatever and you need it fixed right that moment, that they may not be fast at that. They may not be the fastest person to get out. Like they're big operations, and if you look up home warranties, like if you go on Yelp and you look up home warranty companies, they all have bad reviews, like all of them. And the reason is because people have bad expectations. They expect that this is going to be like Roto-Rooter when they call. That guy's there in an hour to fix your toilet or whatever. And that's just not how it works. Like this is a worst case scenario plan, and it takes a little while for them to get things out there, and they have to make sure it gets approved, and that whatever your problem is, your broken air conditioner or whatever, is actually covered by the warranty. And that just takes time. It's not super fast. They are good about the fact that, hey, we're in Arizona. If it's July and your air conditioning breaks, they're good about like, hey, we're going to get that done. You're not going to be out of your house for a week without an air conditioner. But in general, they're a little slower moving. So always try to set people's expectations on home warranties that it's a slow moving monster. It's a bit of a bureaucratic thing, but it's like any other insurance. It may not be the fastest or smoothest process, but you're sure glad you have it when you need it. When that air conditioner does break, rather than getting a $5,000 bill, getting like a $50 copay, like you just pay the little minimum, that's a big difference, right? So if you're willing to put up a little inconvenience, it's a great way to be able to not worry about those big, huge ticket items that are going to really come and surprise you. So that's a huge benefit to the home warranty. And again, you get what you pay for. If you pay for the Cadillac, you're going to get the Cadillac. So if this is a big fear for you, that would be my suggestion is let us help you get a really, really great home inspector, and let us help you get a really great home warranty. The third thing is, if you do end up in a house that you don't love, at the Gluch Group, we have this really awesome thing where if during the first 2 years you own your home, if something goes wrong and you decide this is not the house for you, I made a mistake, I've got buyer's remorse, whatever it is, we will sell the house for you for free or buy it back sometimes. So we don't want you stuck in a house you don't love. Like we want to help you get out of that into a property you do love. So if you want to learn more about that, there's different conditions, of course, to that, but it's a really great way for you to feel like, hey, these guys at the Gluch Group are behind us. If I don't love this house, they're going to help me get out of it. They're going to do it for free and make sure that we get into property that we love. So that's one of our, the third thing that really helps make sure you're not going to feel like you got the lemon, you got buyer's remorse. And I'll say, in the thousands now of homes we've sold, we've only taken probably 3 of those phone calls, and most of them the people don't end up selling because they kind of figure a way to stick with the house. And we've had 1 or 2 where we actually did. We helped them sell it for free. So it's a great way to make sure that, hey, I'm not going to get totally surprised by this thing. I'm going to go into this with my eyes wide open, knowing what my risks are, and having some insurance blankets beneath me in the form of a great inspection, a great home warranty, and the Gluch Group is willing to stand behind the process and help me find something new if this isn't the house for me. So hope that helps to alleviate some of those fears. As always, we would love to help you buy your next home. So reach out to us, give us a phone call, or send us a message, and we would love to help you out.